And her awakening is in the present. So we need to go to the present now. So we need to warp between times again and awaken Fina. And then Velvet will be our last person to awaken, because the only 2 mana that's left is in a spot where we need to progress the time, progress the story further. As soon as we have the story event take fold, just in a few moments, then we'll have Velvet able to be awakened with the last pieces of mana that we need to find. So let's go to the present, and let's go to where the Windy Valley is. That is where we need to be. I did show this off beforehand. Just that we didn't have the mana required to do it. But now that we do, I believe, we can actually now awaken her now. Back into the Windy Valley we go. And Sid is still working on our flying machine that we'll be able to attain in the future or in the past. Oh, my mind. Let's go here. Back into this cave. And now we have a being from the Sylph Forest. We guardians discovered by the Magi. They believe they were once our creators, but merely found us. Who seeks the sacred power of wind? I see you're wide awake, but you bring what I asked for. I believe we have enough. Good. I will join you with the reveal of the way of the wind. And now Fina is now to tier 3 as well. Yes, focus 3 now. With her summoning apparition now. Upgrading powers! You now have access to the Patsu invocation. Focus into the 3rd level to call it. And unlock the achievement of Power of Nature. I think in my original run, I did not get any of these things unlocked. So now I'm basically changing the past. So this is Fina's ultimate ability. You charge her to tier 3, and you get this invocation right here. It attacks everything, even plants. At 3,000 damage. That'll kill. That's again another screen nuke. That's awesome. The last one we'll have to do is ice, but we have to progress the story further to actually able to access those last 2 spots. So let's not keep Ceres waiting any longer, and let's talk to Ceres. Ceres will be at the center of this particular application right here. Let's remove the weapon from time. Congratulations. I knew you could gather the 5 fragments of the Magi key. I saw it in a dream. Thank you, Ceres. I don't know what we would have done without you. Soon this nasty weapon will be nothing but a bad memory. I can't wait to see my village and my dad again. That won't change much for me. I am happy for you, Miss Fina. I say, are you sure you want to do that? We can't predict what will happen. Of course not, Velvet. But we're already talked this over. Yeah, what was the whole point of having the last few sessions going through multiple areas and grabbing the keys in the first place? So what's the point of going through so much only to turn back now? I guess if it's too late to change our minds, let us recreate the key. Why do I get the feeling there's a sinister power involved? We have the achievement, the key. Kind of weird. That's the first time I've actually seen Meadows in the right face to face. This is interesting. Let's get the 5 keys. Looks impressive in 3D, I'll give it that. Okay, and when did you learn how to fly? I guess that's what's with her power, I guess. And with that, the weapon is removed from time. Nobody will have any memory of it. That's a good stand gone from this world. But Professor Jiro's lab is still available. That's not good. Didn't they remove the Jiro's weapon from reality as well? Something tells me this is not right. And now it exists in the future as well. Right where we need to be. We're right in front of the place. Right where the weapon exploded. How fitting. I say! It worked! The weapon has disappeared! Thank you. You don't need to thank us, Ceres. We should be thanking you. Thanks to you, my power is back. Ah! Oh no. That's right. Ceres' power was almost completely gone because of the weapon's power. That's what created the creator in the first place. Ceres! What are you doing? I was born with great powers. Sorry, I have not mastered them. Because of that, I have been chased and finally captured. The one who did this, he wanted to weaken me and to steal my powers. Professor Jiro! It's him. So it was you, the girl he captured, and that he used to create the weapon. It was me. And now that the weapon has disappeared from timeline, you have your powers back. Gonna be a weird power rush through your veins. Yes, I think so. I would ask you just one question, Ceres. How did you manage to escape from Professor Jiro? I did not know the man, but I certainly heard of him in my era. No one ever left his laboratory to tell the tale. One day when I was weakened, he released his control. It lasted only a few moments. I used the last bit of strength left in me. I opened a portal through time, and I sent him straight into it. Oh, so that's why we don't see Professor Jiro anymore. He basically got trapped in the time vortex, and forever. I fled the laboratory, but the Empire continued chasing me. That's when Issei and Fina came to my aid. Where were the chances? It seems you and Issei are linked together in some way. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh no. Are you alright, Ceres? The Guardian. I have found it! What Guardian? Yeah, we're seriously asking. What the Guardian? Yes, I have to go. If I had more time, you could have come with me. Together we could have destroyed time itself. Wait, destroy time? What are you saying, Ceres? I am sorry, it's my destiny. I have to go. I have to awake the Guardian, and I must destroy it. Farewell. Wait a minute! No! We just destroyed the Great Warrior. That was Magnus. Why do we have to... Oh, no. She left us. I wonder what or who that Guardian could be. We didn't see a creature in the Magi era a long time ago that was being created for some type of purpose, but was not told what. That's not really our concern, Velvet. You know when she mentioned destroying time? Perhaps it was already in jest. Hard to imagine she was joking, Manos. She seemed pretty deadpan. Come on, who would joke about something like that? Wherever she's gone off to, we've got to catch her. That mention of a Guardian has me intrigued. Let's see what this is all about. How foolish of me to think all this adventure was behind us. Yeah, I thought the game was over too, Manos. No happy end for anything. But at least we're able to walk in this area now that's in 3D. That's a nice change, I guess. But at least it hasn't changed a bit. Oh, money. Nice. Let's see, let's go. Oh no. I say! What the heck was that sound? I would rather not know, honestly. Look at that! It's sleeping underneath the water. This is the Guardian. Well, that ain't good. Man, I thought our adventure was over. Now we have to take on that thing? That must be the time guarding itself. Technically, this is the creature that the Magi in the Magi area were actually producing to actually eat the anomaly. Because that's what the Magi were trying to do. They were trying to create a creature to eat up the anomaly that we went into to grab the Magi Key of Time. And now it's grown so much that now it is a big demon now. What's that thing? I wager that's the infamous Guardian. Okay, now I seriously don't want to know anymore. Do you believe Ceres can dispatch this giant fiend? He's a big one, alright. But we have to prevent Ceres from destroying time. The only way to get onto that Guardian's bad side. Let's get it over with. Yes, so in order to initiate the boss fight, you have to go up and fly up to him. And he is flying around the world as we see fit. But I'm going to not tackle the fight this time. We're a little short on time, so what we're going to do, since of a unfortunate freezing of the game initially, going for a little bit longer, and let's get the last of the mana pieces as well. We need to go into the present now. So we can grab the final mana pieces. Let's go grab them, shall we? Now I think the Guardian's in the 3D era, so I don't think we'll have to worry about him in the past. Because in the past he has not been awakened yet. See, this is where he is. This is the Guardian right here. The Guardian's asleep in the past, but he's not in the present, so we don't have to worry about that. Man, this my spirit, ugh. So we need to go after the last mana pieces, which is here in Nibiru Village. Yeah, we haven't seen this village since the start of the game. It's kind of weird that the so-called tutorial area would be the last area you could basically visit in the game itself. It's a real weird situation, I'll give it that. But we need to find the mana piece, which is right here. Freeze this. Seriously, we couldn't jump over water. But this is our last mana piece to collect in the world. The last one is going to gain the McDonald's. It's epic ingredients. So let's head off that way. And then we can get Velvet to tier 3. And then we can probably call the session there, folks. So let's go that way. Which ultimately means next session is probably going to be really short of a session. But that's not too worried about me. I've always done short sessions before. Heck, I think in the original run I did of this game, the last session that I did was like only like an hour and 40 minutes or so. So technically, it'll still be a beefy session regardless. Now we have all the epic ingredients as well, but until we could get rid of the weapon's power, we couldn't go into this building. We have the 3D ingredients for you. Welcome to McDonald's! But I'm afraid we're closed now. Did you find one of the epic ingredients? Our first one is a golden apple. You found the golden apple? Brilliant! Thanks a bunch! But there's 2 more epic ingredients I need. Alright, but I've got more ingredients for you, buddy. How about we give you a mammoth steak? You found the mammoth steak? Brilliant! Thanks a bunch. Just 1 more epic ingredient left to find. Alright, and too bad you can't do it all at once. You'd think you would be able to, but you know, this is old school logic technically. The cheeseless pizza. You found the cheeseless pizza? Brilliant! Thanks a bunch. You brought me all 3 epic ingredients. Now my cooking will have that special something. Here, accept this as a token of my gratitude for everything you did. We get the final mana piece. Not bad. Oh, take this too. You can use it to buy a few knickknacks. We get 6,666 gold coins. Like I said, money is not an issue anymore. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, we now have all the money in the world to buy whatever we want. But I think let's awaken Velvet, and then we'll call the session there. Been a good session thus far, yeah? Am I right? So we need to go back to the past. We need to go back to the past so we can enter the Viking area, because that is where Velvet's ultimate power lies. We're excited to see the end. Yep, next session, folks, will be the end of this game. No doubt it. We need to go back to the past one more time. I'm actually glad I found this mana location, this mana spire here. That means we don't have to go back to Cursed Isle for anything else. Alright. Off we go. To the southern lands of the world of ice. Where we took down a bejeweled tournament. Oh no, it's the future. That's where we have to be. Curses me. I forgot. You have to be in the future to go to the past to do this. Right. I messed up. I messed up. My apologies, folks. My apologies. Minor cut? No. Alright. We gotta go to the future, because that's when the island was in its smallest state. This means we have to avoid the Guardian if we don't want to trigger it. I don't want to trigger the Guardian just yet. I just want to awaken Velvet as much as we can, and we will. As long as we don't run into the Guardian, which is flying in the future, we should have no problem. As long as I avoid him. He usually stays over on the left side of the map, so if I don't touch him, it should be fine. To the front here. Let's go. Land! I want to land. There we go. Now we can go back to the past. And let's get Velvet's power unlocked. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, that's weird. It brought me from the future to the present and then to the past. There we go. That's like the only... Okay, that's like the only time that's happened. Because everyone else is like, oh yeah, you can go from the future to past, present, and future. But that one brought me to the present first. I don't recall that ever doing that beforehand. Maybe that's something the time flow is being all altered and everything. So we need to walk around the Viking area. We need to go back in that cave that took us to the cave of Noria. So that we can go into seeing Velvet's ultimate power. Yeah, I have more power to you now, Gels. You can't hope to win. Get a lot of experience too. Because again, we're going to the end of the game next session though, and it's gonna be a beefer. Let's be frank here. We need to go to the right here, and we did see this creature earlier, but we couldn't do anything with it. So come to her. This character gets no introduction. This is Skydie. I think she's also a sylph as well, but it's not, because she has technically the same design. I can tell that the ice around us will soon disappear. Then, once again, I will be lost beneath the tide. Until I awaken anew. You seek the sacred power of ice. I see you're wide awake, but did you bring me what I asked for? We do. Good. I will join you with you and reveal the way of the ice. And now we have our full party members all maxed out, ready to go. Upgrading powers! You have the access to the Skydie invocation. Focus until the 3rd level to call it. And so this is what it looks like. And since we got some enemies nearby to test it, we can actually do this now. Let's see, where are some enemies? I saw some earlier down here. Freeze off! Oh, it took down one person. What power? It's ice. What do you expect, I say? Yeah, whatever. I'll grab my experience, thank you, and my health. But that is it for us. So I'm gonna get to the Magi statue here, and we'll be into this. So we can get... Stop attacking me. I'll take that experience, though. Yeah. So yeah, folks, we're going to the end of the game next time. Ooh, and it's gonna be a rough one. I'll give it that. But it is gonna be a fun one, regardless, folks. So let's get out of here. As for, let's see if we get, let's get into the cave, because if I stay around here in the cave, out here in the snow, it's gonna be cold and freeze my foot off. With that said, folks, that's it. For the YouTube exit, thank you for watching, and until next time, hopefully we'll have to go to the end of the game, fully powered up, and ready to take on that Time Guardian, and save the day, and save time itself. See you guys then. Doo-doo-doo!